princely state of Shorapur included Devdurg, Dhagav, and Doland Shahpur in 1857, located in the southwest of Gulbarga district of the Nizam's former dominions of Hyderabad. When Raja Krishnappa Naik died in 1841, his son Venkatappa Nayaka was 7 years old only. The British resident decided to impose Meadows Taylor as their political agent at Shorapur for supervising the prince's education as well as his upbringing. The prince took the reins of the government into his hands in 1853 at the age of 19, and Taylor returned to Hyderabad. British Raj proposed Raja to keep a British officer as an advisor at a princely sum of 20,000 rupees per annum. Raja Venkatappa Nayaka rejected the British proposal of an advisor, stating that there was no need for an advisor from the British government and that the financial condition of the state did not permit them to keep an advisor. When the prince started his personal rule, being well educated, he felt the British overlordship very irritating. He sent emissaries to Nana Sahib Peshwa in a bid for a coordinated action against the British. It is said that the kings of other samsthanas and representatives of kings of South India held a meeting in Mysore somewhere between 1855 to 1956 and entrusted the leadership to Nalwadi Raja Venkatappa Nayaka to wage war against the British. The British heard reports that Venkatappa was planning a revolt and was trying to encourage the British regiments at Kolhapur, Dharwad and Belgaum to revolt, and Venkatappa had recruited a large number of Arabs and Rohillas. Captain Campbell was sent to Shorapur by Malcolm to advise young Venkatappa. On 7 February, the British army near Shorapur was attacked and many soldiers were killed by Venkatappa's men. On 8 February, Shorapur Bedur cavalry under Jamdar Tasdik Hussain, Lakhman Singh took British forces by surprise, delivering a fierce and ferocious attack. Violent and brutal battle ensued between the patriotic army and imperial forces. Larger reinforcements arrived under Major Hughes and Captain Newberry the same day. Captain Campbell became the gruesome target of attack by many freedom fighters. Captain Newberry was killed in shockingly horrific and dreadful encounter the same day. The next day, the British attacked Shorapur fort, and the army from Madras led by Colonel Hughes was also summoned. Shorapur did not have much force to face the huge British army. Vagangeri Bhimrao from Shorapur, a secret agent of the British, advised Venkatappa to go to Hyderabad and seek help. Venkatappa escaped from the fort and made his way to Hyderabad. The next day, Bhimrao opened the fort door and Shorapur was occupied without much resistance. Raja arrived at Hyderabad to gain further reinforcement from Arabs, Sikhs and Rohillas. He was apprehended there and summoned before the Prime Minister Salar Jung, who further sent him to the British resident. He was tried and sentenced to life imprisonment. When Taylor met him, Venkatappa told him that he did not wish to live, and if he was to be sentenced to death, he must not be hanged like a criminal, but killed at the mouth of cannon. I was not a coward. Taylor, who had great affection for Venkatappa, had his life term reduced to 4 years interment by prevailing upon the Governor-General, and he was to be reinstated after this 4-year term. He was to be taken to Kannur Fort and was to be interned there together with his 2 queens. While he was being taken to Kannur, on an early morning when his armed guard had gone out for ablution, Venkatappa took the revolver his guard had left behind and shot himself dead.